Sa video na ito ay pag-uusapan natin ang motions of celestial bodies o yung mga paggalaw ng mga object sa kalawakan. So, tatalakayin natin mismo yung mga basic concepts ng topic na ito. Sa katunayan, merong isang subfield ng astronomy kung saan nakafocus sa pag-aaral ng motions of celestial bodies. Ito yung tinatawag na celestial mechanics. So medyo mahabang-abang usapan yan kung yan mismo yung tatalakayin natin. No? So gagawin natin is may basic approach. Alright? So umpisa natin sa pag-demonstrate gamit ng mga softwares na meron ako. Alright. Meron ako ditong rotating sky explorer. Ito yung gagamitin natin for demonstrating apparent motion of celestial bodies. So, ang motion of celestial bodies naman ay nakategorize yan basically into two. Meron yan yung apparent motion, kung paano natin nakikita yung paggalaw ng mga celestial objects as seen from Earth. And pangalawa is yung actual motion. Yun mismo yung kung paano talaga sila gumagalaw in nature. Okay. So, unahin natin pag-usapan is yung apparent motion ng celestial bodies. Dito sa ating rotating sky explorer, meron tayong dalawang diagrams dito. First one is kung nasa left, which is itong celestial sphere view. Ito nga palang celestial sphere, ito ay isang imaginary sphere that also runs parallel sa Earth, kung saan makikita nyo, medyo resemble siya sa ating planeta. Meron din siyang North Pole and South Pole, meron din siyang equator. However, the one on the right, which is itong horizon diagram, nakikita natin ito. Meron tayong mga cardinal points, north, west, east, south. Ito yung horizon, bagay letter, yung kulay green na circle na yan. It runs like this. This is the horizon. And ito rin yung spherical shape, kung saan ito yung ating night sky. At meron din tayo mga celestial poles right here, which yan, naka-orient siya ng ganito, which is because of kung paano siya naka-orient with respect sa ating location. Okay. Many of us already know this, pero yung paggalaw ng ating celestial bodies in the sky as seen from Earth, that they rise from the east and sets in the west. Dahil yan sa epekto ng Earth's rotation. So maglalagay lang tayo ng mga particular star patterns here. Let's say, for example, the Big Dipper, which is a famous asterism, pero parte siya ng constellation of Ursa Major, which is the Big Bear. Let's imagine ito tayo as we look up into the night sky and we start animating it. Makikita natin ang motion ng stars. They rise from the east and sets in the west. But for the case of the Big Dipper, since mapapansin natin right here on the left na yung Big Dipper ay nakalocate malapit sa North Pole or North Celestial Pole ng celestial sphere natin, it's right here in the upper portion of the celestial sphere, mapapansin natin yung relative location or relative position rather ng Big Dipper ay nasa bandang northern part ng night sky. So play ulit natin. As time passes, pagsapit ng gabi, during springtime, ay magra-rise ulit siya north of east, reaches his highest point, di bandang northern part of the sky, and then bababa siya north of west. Try natin kayang umiba ng location. Punta tayo sa southern hemisphere. Let's say, for example, New Zealand. Yan. Kung sa northern hemisphere, meron tayong North Celestial Pole. Sa southern hemisphere naman, meron naman silang South Celestial Pole. Kaya tawag. Okay. Let's say, for example, right here. Let's see kung makikita nila yung Big Dipper from the southern hemisphere. As time passes, makikita natin ganun pa rin yung galaw ng celestial bodies. But pansin nyo, never nila makikita yung Big Dipper. Dahil nga, nasa southern hemisphere sila, yung relative orientation ng sky nila ay umiba. So mas nakikita nila yung southern part ng ng celestial sphere, yung mga stars doon sa southern hemisphere, compared dito sa northern hemisphere. To solve that, mag-iba tayo ng star pattern. Let's try the Southern Cross right here. There you go. Andito yung Southern Cross right there. Diba? Makikita natin. Ito. Yan. Yung Southern Cross, napapansin natin, ba, ang taas ng location niya relative dun sa sky natin. Taas ang position from the sky. Kaya nga, it's a prevalent uh, star pattern nito sa Southern Hemisphere. And right here on the left, makikita natin na yung Southern Cross ay nakalocate siya malapit sa South Celestial Pole. And as we can see, maglalagay lang ako ng mga regions here. Right there. So ito yung itsura ng circumpolar region from the Southern Hemisphere. Medyo may kalakihan. And right here, in Australia, malaki talaga yung sakop niya dahil nga nasa Southern Hemisphere tayo. And then simulate natin, makikita natin right here. There we go. Same pa rin yung magiging galaw ng mga objects sa sky natin. It rises from the east and then sets in the west. But notice here, mapapansin natin on this orientation. So it rises and then it sets. However, kung mapapansin ninyo, parang hindi siya nagsiset, hindi siya lumulubog. Bakit kaya? Dahil din yan sa relative location ng Southern Cross sa ating sky. Makikita natin itong malaking circle na ito, itong malaking purple shaded circle na ito yung circumpolar region ng sa Southern Hemisphere or tinatawag na Southern Circumpolar Region kung saan dito na-collocate mismo yung Southern Cross. So kahit i-simulate mo na i-simulate yan, as time keeps on passing, hindi siya lulubog dahil nga nakalocate siya malapit sa Southern Circumpolar Region. Sa Northern Hemisphere naman, lipat ulit tayo ng notation. Let's try Russia. Malaki ulit yung kanilang circumpolar region. Ito naman yung Northern Circumpolar Region. And then palitan natin mismo yung constellation or yung star patterns. Then simulate. Makikita natin na ganun ulit. Despite the passage of time, mapapansin natin na yung Big Dipper parang hindi siya lumulubog. Dahil nga nakalocate siya malapit sa circumpolar region ng kanilang sky. Ganoon din dito. Right here on the left, makikita natin na parang nakadikit yung Big Dipper dun sa circumpolar region sa north. How about regions na malapit sa celestial equator? So ano nga ba yung celestial equator? So pakita natin yan dito. Right here on the left, mapapansin natin itong celestial equator. Para lang siyang equator sa Earth. And also runs parallel dun sa Earth's equator. So ito yung region sa celestial sphere kung saan, diba, dito siya, in between siya. And dito naman sa right side, ito yung imaginary line that traverses the eastern and western portions of the sky. Kumbaga, ito yan. Let's try a particular star pattern na malapit sa celestial equator, which is the famous constellation Orion, right here. So you can see, yung constellation Orion ay naka-position malapit mismo sa celestial equator. And then, as we keep on simulating time, ganun pa rin, stars rise from the east and then sets in the west. Ganun pa rin. Alright, balik tayo sa Philippines. Nasa Russia pa rin pala tayo. Yan. Then, let's play it again. Stars rise from the east and sets in the west. Ganun din sa ibang mga celestial bodies like the moon, the planets, constellations, the galaxies, deep sky objects. Lahat yan pare-parehas yan ng orientation dahil yan sa epekto ng Earth's rotation. It spins on the same direction all throughout. So itong constellation na ito ay very useful siya for celestial navigation. Right? Mapa nasaan ka man sa mundo dahil nga position siya malapit sa celestial equator. It's being used widely for navigation. Kung nasan yung east, nasan yung west, at kung paano siya na-orient with relation to the night sky, ay nagagamit nila ito, constellation na ito for easy navigating the sky kahit wala silang compass. Right? So you can see the sun is right there, malapit na siya sa highest point in the sky, which is, yun nga, kumbaga, tatanghali na. It's oriented this way. Saan yung east is right here, with the sa right, left side ng screen natin, and west side. As I'm facing south, ganito yung orientation ng sky. And as I continue to progress time, papass forward ko lang, same movements. The sun, the moon, the planets, the stars, they all move in the same direction from east to west. That's because of the Earth's rotation. The same pa rin yung direction niya. Ito yung tinatawag na apparent motion of the night sky and celestial objects in the night sky. Alright. So dumako naman tayo sa second part, which is yung actual motion of celestial bodies. Ito na mismo yung mismong kung paano gumalaw yung celestial objects in nature. So, ngayon, dito tayo sa planet Earth. Let's imagine na nakalabas na tayo ng mundo. No? Yan, no? This is the planet Earth. As you can see, yung daytime side. And whereas sa likuran naman is yung nighttime side. Alright, let's orient it sa Pilipinas, right here. Right, so i-fast forward ko siya, no? As we fast forward time, as I say, as time passes, this is how the Earth actually moves. Here, this is what the rotation is. So pagaya ng mga dun sa spinning objects, ng trumpo, yung mga ballet dancers at ice skaters, it also spins around its axis for about 24 hours. But in reality, base sa sidereal time, sidereal period of rotation, that is 23 hours, 56 minutes, and 4 seconds. Yan yung actual observed rotation ng ating Earth. Base yan sa period ng paggalaw ng celestial objects sa sky natin. Okay? In addition, as we zoom out right here, there's the moon, which is the Earth's natural satellite. Let's zoom in. Let's go there. And as time passes, fast forward ko ulit yung time, mapapansin natin that the moon also rotates around its axis. Ganon din sa sun. Or as time passes, let's zoom in a bit, the sun also rotates around its axis. Dahil yan sa epekto ng conservation of angular momentum. From the time na nabuo ang buong solar system, ay mayroong mga external force na nagpaikot sa mga planets and napanatiling kanyang pag-spin dahil yan sa conservation of angular momentum. So balik tayo sa Earth. Tatalakayin naman natin ang revolution ng mga celestial bodies. So revolution, that is yung movement ng celestial bodies sa palibot ng kanyang parent body. So lumalibot siya. It goes around its parent object. So let's say for example, the Earth and Moon system, let's zoom it out. And lalagyan natin ng orbits. Yan. Ito yung orbit ng Moon natin. Let's fast forward time. This is what revolution is all about. Yung Moon, kumbaga makikita natin yung Moon, it also goes around its parent object, which is yung planet Earth. And as we further zoom out, ganoon din sa mga planets in relation to the Sun. As for time, right there. As you can also see, the planets revolve around the sun, and the sun revolves around galaxies, and then yung galaxy it also revolves around their group of galaxies and so on and so forth. Kung mapapansin natin ng celestial bodies all throughout, whether it's a night sky yan or sa universe mismo, lahat sila gumagalaw. But in reality, yung apparent motion lang ng celestial bodies, as we see here on Earth, is just the after effects ng mga respective movements ng mga objects na to sa space. And then, it's all about perspective. Yan, it would seem na nagbabago yung positions ng bawat object sa space dahil yan on how we perceive things from Earth. So, to cut it short, meron yung perception at meron yan reality. But the good thing about perception and reality in the universe is it works in unison. Yun lamang guys. Naway may natutunan kayo at maraming salamat sa panonood.